What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Tony D2 Wild, checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 1440p visual, back with another banger today, guys, on a very touching story, man. Rachel Nichols removed from ESPN's NBA coverage and the jump canceled. Now, I remember hearing about this story a while back, and I got to say now, let me straighten this. I got to say now, guys, I stand corrected. I stand corrected on this whole entire thing. Now, I wasn't totally on her side, but there was something that was stated by her in the very beginning when this all happened that I fully understood. But after sitting down and thinking about it and looking at it and realizing who she was specifically talking about, I have to fully retract my statement and even say like ESPN too. Like, look at ESPN with a side eye. And what I mean by that is Rachel Nichols made a statement of saying she didn't. A quick way to say, because we're gonna break down the full story, but a quick way she stated it was that she did not want to be the pawn used by ESPN for them to showcase their diversity in a way. And what I took from that, at least, is in my aspect as my career on YouTube, I never want to be a pawn for some company that's trying to appeal to a diverse image. I want them to do that just off the strength. I never want to become handicapped because of my skin color. I don't want Nike to work with me because I'm black. I want Nike to work with me because they think that I am great at what I do. You know, if Nike has a black creator and a white creator, I want them to choose the better creator, not choose the black creator because he's black and because they're trying to appeal some sort of image. You feel me? But on the flip side, I would be pissed off if I got to where I'm at, even where I'm at now, and someone's white person was to say, "You're only big on YouTube because you're black," or "You only got that deal from Nike because you're black. Puma's only working with you because you're black." I would feel some type of way about that. And I looked at it from the other perspective and realized that she was fully out of pocket for this whole entire situation. Like, just totally out of pocket for that. She didn't have to make any sort of statement whatsoever. She could have kept that shit, in my opinion, to herself. And she didn't. And now she's at where she's at. So let's go ahead and read up on that. And then we'll go into a little more about this. I'm just going to, some of you guys, this might be the first time you heard it. Maybe it's not. ESPN is putting Rachel Nichols on the bench. The sports network has removed Nichols from its NBA coverage in the wake of controversial comments from her that leaked last month. ESPN has also canceled The Jump, the daily basketball news show hosted by Nichols that debuted back in 2016. Nichols confirmed the news with a tweet on Wednesday. Got to create a whole story. So I got to create a whole story, a whole show, and spend 5 years hanging out with some of my favorite people, talking about one of my favorite things, and an eternal thank you to our amazing producers and crew. The Jump was never meant to last forever, but it sure was fun. More to come. We mutually agreed that this approach regarding our NBA coverage was best for all concerned. ESPN's senior vice president for the NBA production, David Roberts, said in a statement for our site, per our sister site, Variety. Rachel is an excellent reporter, host, and journalist, and we thank her for many contributions to our NBA content. Nichols has been and mainstream on ESPN's NBA coverage since joining the network in 2004, hosting the studio shows, including The Jump, and serving as a sideline reporter during games. But she stirred controversy when comments that she made last year about the former ESPN colleague Maria Taylor leaked in July. In a private conversation, Nichols expressed frustration that Taylor, who is black, would be hosting coverage of the NBA Finals, implying that Taylor got the job over her because ESPN was feeling their crappy long time record, pressure about their crappy long time record of diversity. That's what I was talking about earlier. After the comments became public, Nichols apologized, and ESPN removed her as a sideline reporter at that year. Taylor, meanwhile, left the network weeks later and signed a new deal with NBC Sports. Sorry for my shitty reading. So that's what I was saying. I looked at it from the aspect of Maria Taylor, that I feel like she does great work, in my opinion. I feel like she's deserving of that type of role and job. And I felt like if I was her and I heard that, if I heard someone say that about me, bro, like I was like, bro, I'd be pissed. Like, I would probably spaz. I would go off. That someone, you're just. I feel like in a way she's hating. It's a hate thing. When I first heard it, I didn't know who this person was that was taking her role. But I do agree with the fact of don't use me as a pawn. Don't try to remove me because of you trying to be more diverse, but remove me because someone's doing better than me. Give the opportunity to someone that's doing better or the same as me. That's fine. But don't use me as a pawn to to make yourself look better. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like right now at ESPN, they removed her. They removed the show. They're doing this to look better. They know they can't go back to her. They know they can't do anything. So there's these images that these companies want to uphold, and that's why majority of the time they leave them. They let them go. She got a check at the end of the day. She got some sort of severance or whatever it's called. There's something that she got out of it. They did a polite leave, and we're gonna pay you your money, but we need you to go type of ordeal. But Maria Taylor, I definitely see from her standpoint how I would feel if someone was to come out at me about that. If I did a Nike Air Max Day commercial, someone was to be like, "Man, Tony, you ain't got that because you're black, and Nike trying to do better with black people." I would definitely feel some sort of way that to that person. I would probably go off on that person because at the end of the day, I feel like everything I've gained in my life was not due to my skin color, but it's due to the work, and if not, had to do more work. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I took the time and looked at it from her perspective, from Maria Taylor's perspective, and I stand corrected. I stand corrected on that in general, and I definitely feel like it was a hate move. She was hating. She was hating. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I mean, not to take away, like Rachel Nichols did a great job. I like Doris Burke more than Rachel Nichols in my opinion, but just saying like they all are great at what they do. But when you see someone coming up, man, don't throw a low blow like that. Even though it was done in private and was brought to the public, it just goes to show you how people really feel about one another. Because this is probably a woman that was, Rachel Nichols probably smiled in this girl's face at the end of the day, and now you see like this type of ordeal going on. So it is what it is. It's crazy though how it is. I don't know what that means for Kendrick Perkins. If everybody, like, who else? If people are getting fired or getting moved around, we know that now the not the jump. What's the other one called? I don't even know the show. I'm gonna find it. Forgive me. I don't watch ESPN no more. Daily. What's it called? The Daily. I remember the show with Stephen A. and Skip Bayless, but I just can't remember. First Take. Forgive me. I know that Max is leaving First Take now, so and then apparently they're gonna get Michael Irvin is gonna be on there, so that should be pretty interesting. There's gonna be a lot of yelling and a lot of just a lot of energy in my opinion. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. If you're totally with this and you agree with I agree now, do you see though what I mean? Like, do you feel like that at times? How would you take it if a company is trying to use you as a pawn? Would you feel some sort of way about that? I don't know. But at the same time, I looked at it that way, but I looked at it as like Maria Taylor don't probably feel like she is a pawn. She doesn't look at it like she's less qualified. She feels qualified and she is qualified for the job. She's been doing it for years. So it's not about ESPN didn't choose her because they're trying to just get black people involved. They chose her because they wanted a new face. She's been putting in the work and it's her time to step up and change and bring new faces to ESPN. So I looked at it from the other standpoint rather than from hers. And I stand corrected. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I would love to hear what you guys got to say, man. More videos coming soon. I'm about to go get some food, though. I love y'all. Peace.